Ramesh, welcome to the Advice Hub. In this video, we're going to learn about the new approach that we need to take related to the lookalike audiences in Facebook Ads Manager, especially after the iOS 14.5 update. So how we look at the lookalike audiences, how we can change the approach to get more and more conversions that we're going to see in this particular video. So before starting the video, I just wanted to request you that if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get the notifications whenever I am uploading a new videos, right? And also don't forget to like the video, that will give me a motivation, right? So let's go into the screen and let us see that how we can approach the lookalike audiences. And basically, if you people know what is lookalike audiences, so the audience that we are creating from the source audience is from the custom audiences, right? Which is similar to that source, right? Related to the demographics, related to the interest, related to the behavior. That kind of an audiences which called lookalike audiences, which is actually giving us more amount of money, right? Because that is most likely to get converted faster, and that's why we are using more and more lookalike audiences since years now, right? But now after the iOS 14.5 update, it seems that most of the advertisers are facing issues while running with the lookalike audiences. And why that's so, and how we can tackle that. We as an agency also facing this kind of an issue through our client or for our clients, right? Because we are also running so many campaigns at the same point of a time, and after iOS 14.5 update, that you know that Facebook is unable to track the exact events, and that's why the data that we are getting is most probably delayed or most probably incorrect, and because of that we are not able to scale the campaigns on the right manner. And that issues we also work out for that, and we find that we need to change our approach towards the lookalike audiences so that we can get more and more conversions, right? And for that that particular thing I'm going to show you in this particular video, that how we change every approach related to the lookalike audiences and get back on track to us and for our client, right? So once we are coming into the audience tab, if we see, we need to create a custom audiences first of all in order to create a lookalike audiences, right? So what will be the best lookalike audiences that we can use right now for our clients or for our business to get more and more conversions? So the best one that as per me will be the website. This will be the source that we are using most probably, right? Most often actually. And this will be the source. So we will create that, and once we will go into the website, we will choose not the all website visitors, we will choose the purchase one related to, of course it is depending upon the business to business, that if you are actually running in complete registrations wala campaign for a leads, or if you are running in purchase campaigns, depending upon your business. But for me, I'll just choose the purchase one, and I'll just choose the most of my days, means the larger amount of days. I'll not go for the 30 days or the 60 days. I'll go for the 180 days so that I'll get the most of the data. Right now, for an example, say if you have a 150 purchases, right, and apart from that, if you have 1,000 add to carts, right? So before iOS 14 update, what we are doing, right? We are testing both of the audiences, both of the lookalike audiences, but most probably the purchase audience, which has a 150 of data, 150 purchases, that probably wins that time, right? But now after the iOS 14 update, it's not like that. Now also we are testing both the audiences, like 150 purchases and the 1,000 add to cart, but now most probably it happens that the add to cart wala audience will win. Why? Because the data that we are providing to the Facebook is much higher, and nowadays as Facebook is not actually able to track the data properly, after iOS 14 update, iOS 14.5 update, we need to give more and more data to the Facebook so that the machine learning will go on and search for the more similar people, right? And that's why we will create both the audiences. We will create the purchase audiences, we will create the add to cart audiences, or depending upon your businesses, we can create a leads audiences or completed decision audiences or the initiate checkout audiences. But most probably, whenever you are giving a most amount of source to the Facebook, you will find that that audience will give you most of the content, right? So we need to share more and more data. Now, in your case, let's say for assume that you have only one for the purchases which is tracked on your pixel, but you have a 2000 people of data which is a name, number, and email address of that person with you that you might get from the MailChimp, that you might get from the other sources, right? So you might get that data. So what you can do for that? You can go back and you can check for the customer list, and now you can upload this data, that whatever data that you have along with you, which is an offline data, you can upload that. It might be 2000 customers, it might be 5000 customers. The more data that you have, the more convergence and more accurate lookalike audiences you will get. And this is the new approach that we need to do right now, because we need more and more conversion and more returns on our investments, right? And for that, we need to share more source of data to Facebook so that it can create a most accurate lookalike audiences, right? So I hope that this particular thing is helpful for you, this video is helpful for you, and if it is helpful for you, go ahead. If it is helpful for you, go ahead, like the video, share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I am going to share more and more content on Facebook and Instagram marketing on daily basis. Thank you so much. Bye bye.